West High Wolfpack out of Tracy, California for the homecoming game. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, we've got Carter, and we've got Morgan here for the game. Frank?
Well, we're here for this homecoming, the last pre-league game with league starting next week. Look around the league. Sonora comes in at 4-1. They beat Livingston last week 42-13. This week they have a bye, getting ready for the league matchup next week. Somerville comes at 3-1. They had a bye last week. This week they're facing the 2-2 Modesto Christian. Amador, after a big win last week against Mesa Verde, 38-17. This week they take on the 5-0 Stone Ridge Christian team. Calaveras 1-4, lost to Big Valley Christian last week, 41-13. This week they're at 2-2 Galt. And we're here tonight, Argonaut 1-3.
Got dark there for a second.
They had a bye last week, right when I was reading, against the 3-1 West Wolfpack. So tonight for West, the running back Matthew Jacklich comes in with 226 yards rushing. The quarterback Christian Chacon. Two other running backs, Juwan Hampton as well as Joseph Polano. Those will be the three guys to watch on the offense tonight for the West Wolfpack. Before we go any further, I want to congratulate the homecoming king, Zoom Wilson, and the homecoming queen, Charlie Shortridge. So congratulations to both of them for the 2023 king and queen.
Yeah.
So tonight, Joey, you faced this West team. Good-sized school out of Tracy.
They have a really tough league.
They're in a tough league.
Yeah.
When the SJAA broke up down in Stockton and went into two different leagues, as schools were added in the Tracy area, and there were a couple extra schools in Stockton, they had to break those up into two leagues. So they've got a good league they come from. They're 3-1, and I think Argonaut's going to have their hands full tonight, looking to gain a little momentum as they come into arguably the toughest test they're going to have with their first league game against Sonora next week.
Right, and especially, too, this is one of those games, last year they put up a pretty good fight against West down at West. Of course, players are a little bit different, offense a little bit different head coach, of course, but, really looking kind of for the same result. We're looking for a good game here from the Mustangs. We saw, not last week, but the week before, or not, well, 3 weeks ago, I should say now, a good defensive front from the Mustangs when they were playing against, I believe that was Union Mine, with that real quick offense, that real quick hit offense. Hopefully, we can see another good, strong defensive game from the Mustangs. Looking a little bit at West, they run a lot of that trips look. They will run out of shotgun, but they do also run a lot out of the almost pro-style offense under center with a single back. So expect the ball to be, rushed to the outside. Off tackle is a really big play for them, but they really like those quick hits. I mean, 5-6 yards down the field, quick turnaround and go.
Yeah, none of their offensive numbers pop out at you. Mm-hmm. They don't really scare you a lot, but they're 3-1. So I'm thinking that they must have a pretty good defense.
Sure.
So I think Argonaut's going to have their hands full tonight. Argonaut's just looking, we've talked about it before, progress, not perfection.
Right.
And they need to continue to get better as they go into this league schedule. You look across the league, Sonora, Somerville, Amador, and the way I look at it, then you've got Argonaut and Calaveras. And it's going to be some tough sledding for Argonaut this year coming into the league, but they just need to continue to get better. We'll see what they're able to do tonight against this good West football team.
Right.
You're listening to the Camp Propane pregame show. We've got about 7 minutes left before kickoff, and we were at the Amador game last week. Bradley Blankenheim continues to impress. He threw for 3 touchdowns, ran for 2 more, threw for over 200 yards, rushed for over 100 yards. And that very young Buffalo team looks like they continue to get better and better. And I don't think they're in Sonora League or maybe even Somerville, but they're definitely going to be a playoff team going forward here. So it's going to be a good league. And just to speak about that, this week will be the first Big Spin preview of 2023.
There we go.
I will be recording that, give you my predictions and forecasts for the upcoming league games. So we'll be coming out, bringing back the Pigskin preview this week.
I got to dust off the teleprompter, Frank.
Yeah,
Dust off the teleprompter.
Got to get it up and see if it's still working.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we're looking forward to that. Looking forward to league action, of course. League does start next week. The Argonaut Mustangs taking on Sonora at Sonora. But we won't be doing that as our game of the week. We'll actually be doing Amador, and I believe Big Valley Christian. I want to say
it's going to be on Saturday night. You know,
yeah.
We lost an Amador game when there was a COVID issue a couple weeks ago
with Sparto.
So we're picking up that game, and it will be on a Saturday night game. You know, the difficulties they have when you pick up an extra game anymore is trying to find officials.
Right.
And so they needed to move that game to Saturday. That will be our game of the week next Saturday. And so we're about 5 minutes away from kickoff right here. We want to thank our game sponsors, Big Valley Ford, Jackson Tire, Armstrong & Son Construction, The Glass Doctor, Tobin & Associates, our halftime sponsor, Conifer Communications, postgame, Mark Twain Medical Center, call the game, Mel and Faze in the BG Lounge, player of the game, Jamba Juice, and our scoring update from the Mountain Merchant. We're going to send it back to the studios. We're going to be back with kickoff right after this.
All righty. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Joey. We're going to have our first Mountain Merchant scoring update of the night. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Somerville 14, Modesto Christian 6. Calaveras has jumped out in front of Galt 7-0 in the first quarter. Second quarter action, it's tied up now. Amador 7, Stone Ridge Christian 7. And those are the only Motherlode League teams that are in action tonight. Amador, Argonaut, Calaveras, and Somerville. Sonora has a bye before we go into league next week. We'll be back. Check in with Frank and Joey in just a moment.
For all your land surveying and civil engineering services, call Toma & Associates at 223-0156. Whether you're building a fence and need to know where the property line is to complete boundary surveys, Toma & Associates can help. Lot surveys, boundary line adjustments, parcel and subdivision maps, FEMA certificates, septic and grading plans, among the many services Toma & Associates provides. Call 223-0156, serving the Mother Lode since 1967.
A longtime supporter of youth activities in Amador County, the folks at Camps Propane hope you enjoy tonight's high school football action on Hometown Radio. Visit Camp's showroom on Highway 88 in Pioneer. Ask about the Easy Saver program and senior discounts available. And you'll never run out of gas again with Camp's Smart System Tank Monitoring program. They also carry a complete line of RV supplies, gas refrigerators, and barbecues. For more information, visit Camps Propane in Pioneer or their website at campspropane.com. All right, let's check in with Joey and Frank.
All righty, we are back here live at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs, where the Argonaut Mustangs will be taking on the West High Wolfpack. Coin toss right now. We've got captains out on the field. I don't think I can see those numbers for West, Frank.
Yeah, those white jerseys and the light numbers. West won the toss. They have deferred, so Argonaut will be receiving to start this game tonight. It's pretty easy to see the Argonaut captains out there. Number 77, Charlie Neely, along with number 2, that's Robert Prather. Number 10, Seth Mitchell, and
I believe
one other one I can't.
I believe it was 55.
He's hiding right behind the corner there.
No, 55.
We don't have a 55.
75.
Number
Dylan,
75, that's
Dylan
Dylan Bennett. So out there, there's number 50 for West, as I could see because I'm looking on my monitor there. That is
number 50 is
Jeffrey
Navarro.
Jeffrey Navarro.
Number 8.
Number 8. That is
Makai
Valdez.
66.
And I don't know what they're talking about right now.
Number 66.
66 or 88.
Ray Ochoa. I see his helmet. They've got
oh, there you go.
And then number 66, Ray Ochoa, and then number 6, Jamani Hampton.
There you go. Nice pull off the helmets.
There we go.
The helmets are a lot easier to see than the jerseys.
Oh, yeah. Dark helmet.
I can tell you that.
Numbers.
So we're getting ready for the national anthem. We're going to send it back to the studios while they do the national anthem. We'll be back with kickoff right after this.
A longtime supporter of youth activities in Amador County, the folks at Camps Propane hope you enjoy tonight's high school football action on Hometown Radio. Visit Camp's showroom on Highway 88 in Pioneer. Ask about the EC Saver program and senior discounts available. And you'll never run out of gas again with Camp's Smart System Tank Monitoring program. They also carry a complete line of RV supplies, gas refrigerators, and barbecues. For more information, visit Camps Propane in Pioneer or their website at campspropane.com. Remember when going for a walk around the block was easy and pain-free? Future you is ready to feel like that again. Mark Twain Medical Center's orthopedic experts are with you throughout the process, from first consultation to your last physical therapy session, so you can get back to living without joint pain, and future you can wander far and wide. Visit marktwainmedicalcenter.org/orthopedics. Mark Twain Medical Center. Hello, human kindness. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
Alrighty, we are currently in the national anthem, so I'm going to stay quiet, bow out for just 2 more seconds as we finish this out.
Band there. Congratulations. Yeah. That was a nice rendition of our national anthem there by the Argonaut Band. I like that. I love high school bands at high school football games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's always fun. You know, that was the one thing as a player as a player and a guy in the band, you know, you kind of miss out on one or the other. So it was always fun, you know, freshman, sophomore year, you play in the JV game, and then as soon as you're done, you know, I got to go bring the trombone out to me while I'm still in pads, do the national anthem. We used to actually do it out on the field back when I was in school here under the direction of Jeremy White.
All right, we're getting ready to kick this one off. Back deep for the Mustangs is number 5, Trevin Pedersen. Is it Pedersen or Peterson? Pedersen. You know, I think I've told this story before. Jock Peterson that plays for the Giants, I played college ball with his dad, and he went by Pedersen.
Interesting.
So I don't know. His name was Stu.
Right.
Stewie. I only played with him for 1 year because he transferred to USC after that. But it was interesting. He was Pedersen, and his son goes by Peterson. So that's why I asked.
There you go.
All right, here we get ready for the open kickoff.
Looks like, is that 66 again?
He's a big boy.
66, Ray Ochoa.
All right, he steps up. It's a short pop-up kick. Lands at about the 27-yard line. Fumbled. Gets across 25. Trying to get some room to the outside. That's the 30. He's drugged down. There's a flag.
There.
That's going to be a horse collar. That was number 16, Henry Padilla. That's going to add 15 yards to the play. That'll put the ball up to about the 45, 44-yard line after they enforce that horse collar.
And that right there is kind of tough. You know, I mean, of course, you want them not to grab back there, but he's already got one hand down. He's grabbing another spot. He's just trying to grab 2 spots. He's got his horse. He's got the collar on that one. So tough play there.
Yeah, it wasn't an aggressive grab, throw down kind of thing.
One arm around, one up top. Yeah, incidental kind of a thing. But
so that'll move it up to the 45-yard line. Argonaut will have it 1st and 10 there for great field position to start this game. Mitchell in the shotgun. Motion comes from the left side. They're going to hand it to him on a little counter. Gets across the 50.
Flag on the play.
Nice gain on the play. That was number 16. That was Henry Padilla.
2 right there. Prather,
Robert Prather. Let's see what the flag is.
I do have
holding against Argonaut. We saw some 3 holding penalties a row in the JV game, and then a false start. They had 4 penalties a row when they had good field position, looking to break the 7-7 tie, and it just really moved them back. So I don't know if this officiating crew is looking for that, but right away we've got a holding call on the first play of the game. So that'll set up a first down and 20 for Argonaut. Motion comes from the left side. Counter inside to number 16, Henry Padilla. He's getting across the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Big gain on the play, brought down to about the 39-yard line.
Another flag on the play.
And there's a late flag.
They're going to call holding on the receiver over there, Dagan Tillery. I personally am going to say no. I thought there were a little flag happening.
What a nice job on the blocking from that line there. Sealed it off. They're going to call it on number 11 on the hold. Nice gain on the play. That's going to back it up. That should be a spot foul. They look like they're marching way too far back.
I'm pretty sure now the way that it goes is it's from the original line of scrimmage.
I thought it was from the point of the penalty. Did that change?
It is. It's a new penalty.
Because it moved it all the way back to the 44-yard line on me first down and 11.
I do have a Mountain Merchant scoring update for us. I've got Modesto Christian, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Somerville 21, Modesto Christian 6, and then in the second quarter, Amador Thundering Herd 13 and Stone Ridge Christian 7. First
and 11 for the Mustangs. Padilla goes in motion. Straight ahead handoff to Prather.
Ooh, good little skip.
Nice little jump cut there, still on his feet. Gets it to the 45-yard line, close to the first down.
You're kind of carrying him there.
Let's see where they'll mark that down. He was hit at about the 50, and then there was like a scrum. He kept moving his feet, and the Argonaut just kept pushing, and they're going to get a first down on that. That'll move the chains. So first and 10 for Argonaut here early in the first quarter, first possession of the game.
And, Frank, I don't want to say it, but I am going to say it. That is the change that I think that they've needed to make all season long. They need to get Prather back on the outside at a wing position or a slot position because he is far too fast and far too – he's not an inside the tackle runner. He's an outside runner.
Ace Tessarand in the backfield. Mitchell's going to keep it himself this time. Nice gain on the play as he gets across the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him right down at the 40, so a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And he kind of turned a little odd on that one. When he was turning to almost like make the handoff, fullback went from his backside instead of down into him.
So 2nd down and 5 for the Mustangs, opening possession of this homecoming game. Prather lines up to the slot on the left. Padilla goes into motion. They're going to give it to him. Trying to get around the left side, gets across a 40. He's going to be stopped short, about 4 yards short of the first down. That'll set up a 3rd down and 4.
That play right there, they've got too many outside backers and ends that are just sitting in that spot. There's not enough blockers on the outside there for an effective block to be made for that run.
West doesn't look like an overly big team.
They didn't seem super fast. I don't know. Who have they played so far?
I looked at it. They're 3-1. Like I said, none of their statistics really pop out.
Oh,
a high snap fumble by Mitchell. He's brought down for a loss. That'll set up a 4th down and 11. Just a bad possession right there to put him behind the sticks. It was a high snap, but I think that's one that Mitchell's got to handle.
Yeah.
So 4th down and 11 for Argonaut. They had great field position to start this drive at their own 45-yard line, and several penalties have really stopped them on this, set up a 4th down and long. And they're going to punt. Good punt, goes into the end zone.
No. It stayed in bounds. That's 1 yard line.
Oh, it kicked sideways, went out of bounds.
Wow.
I think it's inside the 1. Wow.
That was crazy.
So this is a great opportunity for that defense to stand tall right now. This is how you flip the field after stalling after great field position to start at their own 45-yard line. West has it in the shadow of their own goalposts. So 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack.
That's a tough field position to start off with.
Yeah, that ball's inside the 1-yard line.
And a far split.
Straight ahead handoff, just trying to get a little room, maybe a gain of 1 on the play. But not much. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Another Mountain Merchant scoring update, checking in with our good friend Gil over at Frank Meyer Field in Calaveras. Calaveras against Galt still 0-0. They're currently in a pretty big injury timeout.
All right, number 6, Jamani Hampton under center for the Wolfpack. Straight ahead handoff again. Breaks a tackle, bounces outside. Nice pursuit there by number 5 along with number 9. That was Jonathan Martinez and Trevin Pedersen. That'll set up a 3rd down and long for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and he did a really good job there. Jonathan Martinez did a really good job getting off of his receiver block, boom, right into the running back as he's making his outside step. No blockers out there for him. That was almost like a naked run on the outside.
Well, it looked like they wanted to run it inside, and it was stuffed up, and he tried to bounce it to the out, and it was great pursuit there by Martinez along with Pedersen. So 3rd down and long for the Wolfpack. A stop right here and get the Mustangs great field position.
I formation.
They're going to pitch it, trying to get around the right side. Looks like there's plenty of defenders there. Nice job by number 10. That's Seth Mitchell. That'll set up a 4th down and long. And West is going to be punting from the back of their end zone.
Now, you don't always want the corners to be the guys making the tackles, but when they're making tackles like that, I'll take it.
Well, on that stretch play, they were trying to get outside, and Mitchell did a good job getting rid of Seth Wilson, who was trying to block him out there, try to give him the corner, and nothing going on there, so forces West to punt.
Another Mountain Merch scoring update real quick. 2nd quarter, Somerville 21, Modesto Christian 12.
21-12?
Yep, Somerville is up 21-12. Interesting.
Probably went for 2, I'm guessing.
Ooh.
Kick is off. It's a low line drive. Rolls, gets a West bounce across the 50. It's going to be down at about the 44-yard line. So that's where Argonaut will take over for their 2nd possession of the game after a 3-and-out by the Wolfpack.
That one right there's a tough call, of course, for the punt returner. I mean, you got a guy coming up into your face, but when it's just kind of rolling around like that, you've got enough time
the ball
to maybe
bounced 20 yards short in front of him. So he was never going to get under that and be able to field it on the fly. And at that point, you never know where it's going to bounce.
Right.
And it took a good West bounce. So still, Argonaut's got a great field position at their own 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Whistle on the field.
Oh, they love the whistle.
It's an official timeout.
Always. Wow.
Must be an equipment issue.
What?
Number 77.
Oh, he's got blood. Charlie's got blood on him. That's all right. I'll take that one. Gage Wise had a pretty tough hit against Wheatland 2 weeks ago. Got banged up real bad on that one. Good to see him back in the game. Oh,
Mitchell on a keeper, got pressure coming from the right side. He avoids it. He throws a wide open receiver, and he overthrows him. He had a wide open receiver streaking across the middle and just couldn't deliver. I believe that was Moreno, Patrick Moreno.
No, Moreno's out for the season. That was number 2, Prather.
He was wide open, and Mitchell just couldn't deliver it.
Moreno, so number 6 and number 12. So Patrick Moreno broke his arm during practice, out for the season. And number 12, Clinton Fage, also tore his shoulder, also out for the season. Ooh, good
handoff to Padilla, and absolutely nothing going on there. Set up a third down and long for the Mustangs.
You know, and something that the Mustangs have been struggling with blocking-wise is they've done a really good job getting to the second level, but it's the first level you got to worry about. You got to make sure that the defensive line is set, pushing them back before you start moving on to linebackers and DBs.
Third down and 10 for the Mustangs. Both possessions they've had here in the first quarter, they've had great field position. They just have not been able to capitalize.
Mitchell kept it.
Mitchell's going to keep it himself. Gets across the 50. He's going to be short of the first down. That'll set up a 4th down and 2. Last time they punted on this, it looks like maybe they're going to go for it.
Ooh, they got about 1 yard. I mean, they get one real good push.
So 4th down for Argonaut here with 4:55 left to go here in the first quarter. No score in the game. Shout out to my buddy, our good Argonaut Mustang fan, Fredo Neto, who I know is listening to the ball game tonight. 4th down and 1. Now there's a whistle.
Timeout, Mustangs.
Timeout, Argonaut. All right, with 4:35 left to go here in the first quarter, 4th down. We're going to send it back to the studios here. Word from our sponsor. We'll be back with first quarter action right after this.
Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your regional commercial van and truck headquarters, is proud to sponsor Motherlode League High School football. The expert sales team will help you get behind the wheel of the car or truck that's right for you. And their service department will keep that vehicle running at peak performance. Visit the team at Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your full-service dealership, on the web at bigvalleyford.com and located in the Stockton Auto Mall off Hammer Lane. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
Alrighty, and we are back live at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs, where the Argonaut Mustangs take on the West High Wolfpack. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, we've got Morgan, and we've got Carter here. The punt is off. Mitchell's punt on 4th down here. It is received. It's going to be going around the right-hand side. Ooh, finally tripped up there. Oh, a flag on the play.
All right, so Argonaut, after the timeout, decided to go ahead and punt.
Sorry, I took over there for a second.
That's fine.
You're going to get the chair.
I had to go get a chair with a back on it.
Oh yeah, blocking the back right there.
Yeah, by number 10. So that'll back it up for the Wolfpack.
Not like it helped much. He blocked the guy right into the man to tackle. So.
Well, it helped Argonaut.
Yep.
That'll take it back half the distance of the goal.
Again, tackles by 62, Gage Wise. And like I said, he took a pretty nasty hit against Wheatland. He was out for a week of practice last week and then was finally able to come back this week.
So that'll put it at the Wolfpack 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff, trying to get around the right side. Break one tackle, turns the corner, gets knocked down at about the 21-yard line. Gained about 6 on the play.
Prather again on the tackle.
2nd down and 4.
Prather again. He's coming from, I believe, where's he playing now? Is he playing on the outside backer? Can't tell if he's playing outside backer, middle backer. Oh, nope, he's playing middle linebacker right now. Middle linebacker, right on.
That isn't normally where he plays, is it?
No, not at all. Ooh, quick dive up the middle.
And he had a big hole. He's got a 1st down. Finally brought down at about the 31-yard line. Big, quick burst right off of the right side of the center.
Really quick handoff. Good fake, too, honestly. Handed right off. Good fake to the outs. To
just
the
nice
man.
Double team there by the guard and the tackle that opened that hole.
Good initial stop. Number 16, Henry Padilla. Got low on him, was able to push him a little bit. Ended up getting cleaned up by the rest of his
first down for West tonight. They did the same play again. Going to be stopped short of the 40-yard line, but a nice gain on the play. Just very quick. First hut, and it looks like it's just catching that line a little bit off guard. Gain of 7 on the play. It'll be second down and 3. So back-to-back quick hitters there that they've run. Nice yardage on both of the plays. So Argonaut's going to figure that out, or they're going to keep running that. I formation in the backfield. Going to pitch it, trying to get around the edge.
Oh, Todd.
Missed one tackle, gets across the 40-yard line. That's going to be short of the first down.
Good job.
Looked like he had some room there. 44.
Todd strung it out a little bit.
He strung it out wide, and then he came back and he slowed him down. Ran right into Ace Tesserand.
Sophomore on varsity.
So that'll set up a third down for the Wolfpack. Ball sits at the 29-yard line.
Pass. Ball.
Wants to throw.
Oh, it's a quick hits, I'm telling you.
Quick little out. That's enough for a first down and a flag.
He might have had him up a little bit, but I don't know.
Tackle a little bit high. That's going to tack on 15 yards. Just a quick little out route. Just past the sticks.
So like I said, Frank, it's those quick hits. They'll do quick little hitch routes, little hooks on the inside. Like I said, 5, maybe 6 yards off the ball. And if your DBs are sitting back a little too far, they'll just let them run.
Yeah, well, that'll add 15 yards to that one. That'll take the ball up to the West 49-yard line, where the Wolfpack will have first and 10. .212 left to go in the first quarter. We've got no score in the game. 2023 Argonaut homecoming. Argonaut Mustangs against the West Wolfpack. First and 10 for West. I formation.
Quick dive.
Quick dive again right off of that right side. It's the third time they've run that play. Gain of a couple. It'll be second down and 8.
Okay, that's the change. Okay, Frank, I figured it out. There's the change. Charlie Neely, who is normally playing middle linebacker, is now playing the left side defensive end because, again, he was having limited practice. He is suited up and playing tonight, but number 62, gauge-wise, is usually the D-end on that side.
So with the injury, there's a blitz, and that ball was knocked down. Incomplete. That'll set up a third down and 7. So with a little bit of an injury, they moved him to the left end instead of the linebacker, where you need a lot more lateral pursuit.
Right. And that took Prather from, he was kind of playing outside backer, kind of playing strong safety. Now he is officially in that middle linebacker. Padilla is at strong safety, and Pedersen is back to free.
All right, third down and 7 for the Wolfpack. Really have not been able to generate much offense here in their second possession here of the quarter.
Quick dive.
Off to the right side again, breaks one tackle, spins, going to be short of the first down. Just at about the Argonaut 42-yard line, so it'll set up a fourth down and 2.
Prather again on the tackle there.
Fourth down and 1.
I'm really not picking up their numbers, Frank. I can't see these.
It's
West
hard
numbers.
to see the light numbers on the white jerseys.
Like a camo or a paisley or something. I can't really tell.
Soft. Fourth down. It looks like West is going to go for it. Who wants to say they're going to run the quick dive play on the right?
Oop.
Nope.
Off tackle.
Oh, that is going to be close.
Ooh.
I think he fell forward and got it. Looks like they're going to mark him just at the down marker.
Oh, first down. And that was that old school, kind of traditional, the crossbuck. The old Calaveras crossbuck right there out of the wing tee.
Pretty good job by the Argonaut defense there. They only had one to go, and they just barely made it. Enough to move the chains. So West will have it first and 10 from the 41-yard line of Argonaut.
quick Mountain Merchant scoring update as we head into the quarter break.
And that'll do it.
2 minutes to go in the second quarter in Amador 21. Stone Ridge Christian still at 7.
End of the first quarter here. Look at the scoreboard. Argonaut Mustangs 0, West Wolfpack 0. We'll be back. Second quarter action right after this.
Jackson Tire, located on Highway 49 in Jackson and Highway 88 in Pine Grove, is the place to go for your vehicle. Whether you need new tires or any auto service, Jackson Tire is a dealer you need to know. Visit them at jacksontire.net. That's Jackson Tire. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
Alrighty, and we're back live at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs. Homecoming night here for the Argonaut Mustangs as they take on the West High Wolfpack out of Tracy. You got Joey, you got Frank, you got Morgan, and you got Carter here. Frank?
All right, they flip the field around. West will have it at the Argonaut 41-yard line to start the second quarter. Pretty slow offensive first quarter for both teams. Argonaut had great field position on both of their possessions. They just weren't able to do much with it. I formation, second man through. What a great job by the offensive line, or the defensive line, excuse me. That was number 75 for Argonaut that was through there, Dylan Bennett, on the first contact.
Good fill there from the left outside backer, also number 22. I believe that's Chance, right? Is that, yeah, Chance Hendricks on that. Good fill in play.
Senior.
Yeah, new to the program.
All right, West breaks the huddle. Ball still at the 41-yard line.
Trips
to the left, one receiver to the right. Blitz.
Oh, quick.
Oh, and the ball's batted up in the air. They tried to get it to a wide receiver screen there. Incomplete. So that'll set up a third down and long. 3rd and 10 for West.
That quick bubble play is one that we did look at on film as one that had some success for them, but able to sniff that one out very well on that. Good play by the Mustangs.
So 3rd down and 10 for West. Went 3 and out in their first possession. The game has moved quickly. This is only the second possession for West. Argonauts had 2 possessions after they received the opening kickoff. After West won the toss and deferred.
Ball.
They want to throw. They're looking for corner route. Incomplete. That'll set up a 4th down for the 41-yard line.
He had that corner kind of spun. That was Jonathan Martinez on the coverage right there. Kind of had him spun. He had good position on him, and then he just let him go past. The ball sailed over. Incomplete.
Turned his hips inside. As a defender, when you're guarding the out route, when you turn your hips in, you're going to be beat. 4th down for West, and they're going to punt from their own 41-yard line, or from the Argonaut 41, I should say. Missing a player.
.66 back to punt again. Or no, 52. Left-footed punter. Oh,
Field is about the 6-yard line. It was fumbled.
Oh.
And West recovers.
Oh, Martinez thought that he didn't touch it, so he laid off. Replay that one. Let's see the.
Wow.
So, okay.
Big mistake by Argonaut.
But on that one right there, so what happened was is as Mitchell went to catch that, just bobbled right out of his hands. And usually, you know, if the ball is just down on the ground and you're down there as the receiving team, you want to lay off of it because it's a dead ball after that. Well, I guess Martinez was turned around, didn't realize that it had been touched by Mitchell. Now it's a good possession for West.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
Ooh.
Close to the end zone. Going to be stopped just short. So, missed opportunity by Argonaut, fumbled the punt.
Ooh, 1 yard line, Frank.
So the Wolfpack is knocking on the door at the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal after recovering the muff punt. Having it first and goal from the 8. So the Wolfpack looking to get on the scoreboard first. I formation.
Nope.
In the backfield. They're going to pitch it, trying to go wide. He's got room and he waltzes in.
Oh, flag on the play.
Well, that's almost always a hold, right?
Looks in the spot.
From
Yep.
where that
Hold. Yeah.
penalty was thrown. That's a bad call. Oh, no, it was on the outside receiver.
Yeah.
It was called on the receiver, number 11, and he didn't have to do that.
Nope. All good. I'm going to say, you know what? If you're going to call both ways, I appreciate it. Good call.
Well, it was a hold. It was a mistake. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason for him to do that by Anton Foster. So that's going to back the ball up to the 13-yard line.
Back to the.
So it'll make it 2nd and goal.
Crossbuck.
And off to the left, looking for the corner. He's close. Did not get there. Close to the goal line. It's going to be marked out at about the 2-yard line.
Doing that crossbuck again. They have quite a few formations. They'll go from that I formation back to the traditional wing T. Then they'll have that trips formation. They do spread it out pretty well.
Going to mark it down at the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal for West. Hand off the right side. Waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown. That was number 6. Jamani Hampton, 2 yards out. So West is the first one on the scoreboard here with 9:55 left to go here in the half.
Also, a quick Mountain Merchant scoring update. At the end of the first quarter, Calaveras all tied up 0-0 against Galt.
Boy, that powerful Calaveras offense. Boy, they just make your eyes pop.
Powerful Galt.
All right, here comes the extra point. The snap, the kick, it's up. And it is good. Look at the scoreboard, 9:55 left to go in the first half. West, Wolfpack 7, Argonaut Mustangs nothing. We'll be right back after this.
The family of Armstrong and Son Construction and Armstrong Self-Storage are proud to sponsor Motherlode League football. Remember, when you need excavating, grading, septic system repairs, and other site work, call Armstrong and Son Construction. Or if you need a storage unit, stop by Armstrong Self-Storage for safe and secure storage. Conveniently located near the intersection of Highway 49 and Ridge Road. Armstrong and Son Construction, state license number 828209. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live at the Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, we've got Carter, and we've got Morgan. Frank?
All right, West, after the fumbled punt, punches it in to take a 7-0 lead. Kicking off to the Mustangs. High kick, short, fielded about the 18-yard line across 20 to 25. 30, breaks it outside, gets up to cross the 40-yard line up to about the 42. Argonaut has had great field position on their 3 possessions so far tonight and just have not been able to generate any offense off of it so far.
Good return there, number 16, Henry Padilla.
All right, they're going to mark it at the 42-yard line.
9:46 in the second quarter.
Mitchell operating from the shotgun. Motion comes from the right side. Inside handoff and a counter play. That was the number 2. Gets across the 45-yard line up to about the 47. That was Robert Prather.
Good little tackle there, number 8 by West. Makai Valdez.
Again, a 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
That one had the potential, Frank. That one looked pretty good.
Looked like it wasn't really smooth in the backfield as far as the handoff. Looked like there was a little bit of a timing issue there. 2nd down and 6 for the Mustangs. High snap, brought down, handed off. But nothing going on there. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
Like a trap kind of play on that.
I think it just timing of that with the high snap just threw everything off. So 3rd down for Argonaut. Ball sits at their own 46-yard line. I sure would like to see them get Todd more involved in their offense. Mitchell wants to throw. He rolls to his right. He's in trouble. He steps up, fumbles the football.
Ooh,
I believe West recovered.
I think he might have gotten it back. Yeah, he comes up.
No, they're going to say Argonaut comes up the ball, but he'll set up a 4th down.
Recovered by the Mustangs.
At the 40, just inside the 47-yard line. 4th down, Mustangs are going to punt again.
Got to protect the football.
Just under 8 minutes left to go in the half.
Got to protect the football.
And it's been a game of mistakes here. Argonauts had good field position and have not been able to generate any offense at all.
Oh,
they're coming hard. It's a high snap. He slips down and he's down. Now that's going to be a penalty.
That's a penalty right there, too.
High school football, once you hit the ground, the play's over, and West continue to play. Hit him on the ground. That'll back him up 15 yards, but another miscue by Argonaut to give West great field position, already leading this one 7-0.
Will that be a change?
No.
Will the possession still change?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're not going to replay. They won't replay 4th down.
He was already down. No.
Okay.
The player was down.
Okay.
So it was that changed the possession.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now the penalty will be marked off. West will have it 1st and 10. This is another one of those rules that I totally disagree with. As far as I'm concerned right now, it should be 1st and 25. Why do you give them a fresh set of downs after that penalty? The ball's down. The change of possession is there. Okay, so it's changed. West has football. Why don't they mark it off, and why isn't it 1st and 25? Why is it 1st and 10 from there? I've never agreed with this penalty, but that's the way the rules say.
Pass.
West wants to throw. They're going to get one in a hurry. Throws it up in the air for the receiver.
Oh, picked off.
Intercepted.
Oh, he landed on his head there pretty good. Mitchell right there.
That was intercepted by number 10, Seth Mitchell.
Way to
We're
get it
going to
back.
call that our Melon Phase BG Lounge call of the game, the interception by Seth Mitchell with 7:34 left to go in the half.
Timeout on the field taken by the Mustangs.
So the muffed punt, the 15-yard penalty, West goes for it on the first play, intercepted by Mitchell.
All 3 of those plays were Mitchell involved. Head coach John Hickman right now down talking with the Mustangs. Starting back pretty deep in their own territory right now. Ball's going to be set on the 20-yard line. Great interception there. Just had a little jump ball between Mitchell and the intended receiver. I believe that was number 8, Makai Valdez.
No, it was number 1, Sean Wilson.
Was it? Okay.
And it actually looked like Wilson was in pretty good position to go up and get that ball. And I don't know if he just mistimed his jump. It just went right over. And Mitchell did a good job reeling that in at the 7:34 mark to get Argonaut the football at their own 20-yard line.
Already coming back in.
Worst
Mitchell
field
is-
position that Argonauts had tonight, but they haven't been able to do anything with the good field position they've been able to get.
Ooh,
Handoff to number 20.
missed
Short
block.
gain on the play. That was Ace Tisserand.
And on that play right there, There we go. So a little missed block by number 75. Dylan Bennett was going, leading up the hole. That was his man to make. He slipped off of him and kept going to the second level. Again, like I said, Frank, they've been struggling. They're getting to the second level, but they're not remembering that first level block.
So that's going to maybe a half-yard gain on the play, just across the 20-yard line. Robert Prather on the handoff there, fights his way across the 25. Gain of about 6 on the play. It'll set up a third down for the Mustangs at the 28-yard line. Clock continues to wind. 6:34 left to go in the quarter, or in the half, excuse me. Argonaut trailing this one 7-0 on this 2023 Argonaut homecoming game. Mitchell straight ahead, handoff to Padilla. Nice little cut across the 35. That's going to be enough for the first down. So that'll give the Mustangs a fresh set of downs at about the 37-yard line. You know, they've had trouble with this snap since game 1.
They've changed the center 3 times. Center's changed 3 times. It started with I want to say it started off with Trevor Stevens, and then it moved to Cody Lockwood, and then from Cody to, Mitchell running.
Mitchell's going to keep it right behind the fullback. Gets across the 50, the 45. He steps out of bounds there at about they're going to mark it out at the 42 of West. Nice gain on the play on the quarterback keeper by Mitchell.
Lockwood to Wise. Then after Gage Wise, back to Lockwood. So it is Cody Lockwood right now is playing center for the Argonaut Mustangs.
So 1st and 10 from the West 42-yard line. So Argonaut, with their worst field position of the night, all of a sudden looks like they got a little momentum. Todden goes into motion, goes back, sets on the right side. Prather's going to get it, trying to get around the right side.
Again,
gets across
Charlie.
the 40-yard line to the 39.
Got to stay on the block. You have to stay on your block.
Looked like he had some room there.
Again, it's the initial engagement, so you see Charlie Neely pulling around, and then he gets there, boom, he's going to touch the guy and then go right past him, and guess who makes the tackle? Right out there to the corner. That's the corner that's just kind of sitting there waiting. Maybe that's not his guy, but if it's me out there blocking, I'm thinking first guy I see, right? I mean, that's who you've got to go for.
Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball just inside the 40-yard line. Prather goes into motion. Mitchell's going to keep it. He's going to roll to his left on a naked bootleg. Gets across the 40 to the 35 where he's hit. Knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down, I believe. They're going to measure that?
Oh, nope, they're calling first down. There we go.
Okay. Now they're moving the chains. I want to say, man, that, look at here, looked like he had the sticks. So 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Mustangs. 4:20 left to go here in the half. Argonaut trailing this one 7-0. Padilla goes into motion. They're going to give it to Prather underneath. Gets across the 30 on his feet. Going to be brought down at about the 26-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Argonaut seemed to be getting a little bit better push on this drive, getting a little momentum. This drive started at their own 20-yard line, and now they've got it up to the 26.
And another quick Mount Merchant scoring update. Halftime score at Amador. Amador 21. Not Sierra Ridge Christian. What is that? Stone Ridge Christian 7. Somerville 21 and Modesto Christian 12.
Mitchell wants to throw. He's looking to the left corner. Incomplete. Stone Ridge Christian comes into this game 5-0. They had beat Calaveras easy in the first game of the year, and they have yet to lose a game.
High snap there, faking the bubble, looking for the man over top. And they're going to call a pass interference, calling pass interference on the defense. Like he stood right in front of Tillery, nowhere for him to go.
That's such a lousy call. I do not like the way Mitchell throws the football. He pushes it. He doesn't throw it. So 1st and 10 for Argonaut after the penalty. Prather goes into motion. Mitchell's going to keep it himself.
Oh,
he's going to be sacked for a Oh, that might be a penalty right there.
Right there.
Sure is. Extra sling down. That would have been a loss of 2 on the play, but with the personal foul, that's going to move it half the distance of the goal.
Todd getting in there afterwards, looking out for his quarterback.
Momentum was stopped. That's over. That's just not necessary. That's going to get called every single time in high school football.
And again, that one goes from the original line of scrimmage. That is not a spot foul.
So it'll be half the distance of the goal. It should be.
What the?
That
14,
should move the ball to
13.
about the 7. Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 7-yard line.
6.5-ish.
There's a timeout on the field.
West.
With that, look at the scoreboard. 3:19 left to go here in the first half. West leading this one 7-0. Argonaut knocking on the door. We'll be back. More first half action right after this.
Hey, let's play some football. Mark Borchin here with Glass Doctor. We are so excited that you're doing what you love. When you need auto glass, windshields, and calibration, call Glass Doctor. Ask about our windshield protection plan. And for shower enclosures, foggy, broken windows in your home or business, please remember Glass Doctor, your neighborly company. Visit our showroom at Highway 49 and Jackson Gate Road.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back here live at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first half of action here. Frank Halverson, Joey Geedy, Carter, and Morgan here. Frank?
2nd down and 4 for the Mustangs after the penalty. West has had 3 or 4 personal fouls here in the first half that have helped keep this Argonaut drive alive. They need to turn this into points right now. 2nd down and 4 for the Mustangs coming out of the timeout. Mitchell's going to operate from the shotgun. Tisserand, the lone back behind him. Padilla goes into motion. They're going to give it to him. Gets
Henry.
5. Head on the left side, there's a flag that's coming back. That's going to be a hold against Argonaut.
I want to see it. I just want.
These guys are getting turned sideways, and they're just not letting go.
There's an argument to be made that at any level, there's some.
Once you turn your shoulders, that's going to get called every time. You could hold all you want if you stay right here. You get out here, you get them turned.
I just didn't.
That's going to be called.
I'm just looking on it. I didn't see anything. Maybe they're calling it on 74. Maybe he turned the guy. I didn't see it.
Adam Mack back it up to the 17-yard line. Argonaut has had opportunities here with great field position in this first half. Just have not been able to turn points. Padilla, Mitchell's going to keep it himself. Across the 10 to the 5. He gets hit, brought down to the 4-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. I think it's going to be real close.
It's like a yard, maybe a yard back. Yeah, about a yard back.
About a half yard. 3rd, and we'll call it 1. They can get a first down without getting in the end zone.
Oh, they got it.
Into the end zone, Mitchell on the keeper from 4 yards out. Mitchell, 4-yard touchdown, down by 1 now, awaiting the extra point.
And just followed his blockers right up the hole. Good touchdown there. Number 10, Seth Mitchell.
Oh.
Looks like they're going to be going for the PAT. Number 9, Jonathan Martinez. Brady Blake's the holder, the southpaw.
The southpaw backup quarterback. Good snap. Down, kicks up, and it is good. Look at the scoreboard, 2:31 left to go in the first half. We're all tied at 7. We'll be back right after this.
For all your land surveying and civil engineering services, call Toma and Associates at 223-0156. Whether you're building a fence and need to know where the property line is to complete boundary surveys, Toma and Associates can help. Lot surveys, boundary line adjustments, parcel and subdivision maps, FEMA certificates, septic and grading plans, among the many services Toma and Associates provides. Call 223-0156, serving the Mother Lode since 1967.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
All righty, we're back here live from Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs. The Argonaut Mustangs taking on the West High Wolfpack out of Tracy. Joey Geedy, Frank Alverson, Morgan, and Carter here. Frank.
Jonathan Martinez in the kick for the Mustangs after the 4-yard touchdown romp by Mitchell. Game all tied up at 7. 2:31 left to go here in the half. Good kick all the way back to about the 8-yard line. Bringing it out across 25. Oh, he brought the tackle. He's got room. One man to beat. Busts his way across the 40 to about the 42. Good return. Boy, I'd have liked to see him stick that right foot in the ground and take an outside cut there. He had a lot of green grass.
Number 2, Kenny Young Jr. on that. I am getting scoring updates, but I'm sorry, I just can't understand them. My dad's using the talk to text to let me know the Mountain Merchant scoring updates, and they're coming in all stunted, so I have no idea. With 6:15 to go in the second quarter, Calaveras intercepts a 95-yard run back. Calaveras 7-0. Call runs kickoff back. PAT. Oh, Galt. Sorry, Galt runs back the kickoff. PAT is good. Tied 7-7. Calaveras scores again, and it's good. PAT. Calaveras is up 14-7 now. That is the Mount Merchant scoring update.
West have it first and 10 at their own 42-yard line, trying to get around the right side. Spins, breaks tackle across the 50, the 45, runs out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Big gain on the play for West. Let's see exactly where they mark that. Breaks one tackle, breaks another on the spin move there. Races to the sideline. Big gain on the play up to about the 40-yard line, first and 10.
My dad's definitely not sarcastic, definitely not a smartass, right? He just sent me a bunch of gibberish. That's him texting. That's him actually using the text. Thanks, Dad.
Brought it to the 42-yard line where they're going to mark it out, first and 10. Pitch to the left, trying to get wide. Gets knocked out of bounds about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Be second down and 10 for West.
Now, Todden's job on that is, of course, to string it out. He's playing that defensive end position. I think maybe had a little too much upfield penetration on that. He's supposed to keep that outside arm open. He got hooked around. They were able to go just on the outside of him, but good fill-in tackle by number 9, Jonathan Martinez.
Second down and 10.
Quick dive.
Dive to the left side this time across the 40-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play. We'll call it third down and 6.
Do we have a number on him? Is that number 10? I'm thinking number 10, Matthew Jacklich.
Yes.
Strong runner. Strong runner up the middle.
He came in as their leading running back for the season. About 265 yards to start the season. Third down.
Ooh,
Second man through, and Prather shot through the hole, dropped him for a loss on the play of 2 back to the 40-yard line.
That was killer. You went through there quick, man.
That'll set up a fourth down and 8.
Prather coming in from the middle linebacker position, just getting that second guy through quick.
35 seconds and counting to go here in the half. West is going to let the clock run. Not in a hurry here. They will be receiving the kickoff for the second half. They won the toss, deferred.
I don't know if they have enough time to let it expire, right?
Yeah,
they're starting to get. I think they're going to take the penalty.
I don't
Fourth
know
down,
why.
might as well. Fourth down. I mean, you can't kneel it.
Delay a game.
Well, even if they kneel it now, the clock's going to stop. Right?
Well,
Unless
no,
he
they're
holds onto
going to
for
kick
6
it.
seconds,
They're
right?
going to kick it, or just run around and let the clock run out and fall down.
Sure.
Six seconds left to go here in the half. We're all tied up at 7.
Back to the 45.
So 6 seconds left to go in the half.
Think they take the moonshot or what?
Yeah, you could.
0-0 ball game, nothing to hurt. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to take a shot. Looking down the left side, throws it up deep into the end zone for a jump ball.
Good coverage.
Incomplete. No time left to go on the clock. That'll do it. First half. Look at the scoreboard. West 7, Argonaut 7. We'll be back with our halftime show right after this.
Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your regional commercial van and truck headquarters, is proud to sponsor Motherlode League High School football. The expert sales team will help you get behind the wheel of the car or truck that's right for you. And their service department will keep that vehicle running at peak performance. Visit the team at Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your full-service dealership, on the web at bigvalleyford.com and located in the Stockton Auto Mall off Hammer Lane. Jackson Tire, located on Highway 49 in Jackson and Highway 88 in Pine Grove, is the place to go for your vehicle. Whether you need new tires or any auto service, Jackson Tire is a dealer you need to know. Visit them at jacksontire.net. That's Jackson Tire. Remember when going for a walk around the block was easy and pain-free? Future you is ready to feel like that again. Mark Twain Medical Center's orthopedic experts are with you throughout the process, from first consultation to your last physical therapy session, so you can get back to living without joint pain, and future you can wander far and wide. Visit marktwainmedicalcenter.org/orthopedics. Mark Twain Medical Center. Hello, human kindness. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live here from Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs, for the 2023 Argonaut High School homecoming game. The Argonaut Mustangs against the West High Wolfpack out of Tracy. Joey Geedy and Frank Halverson here for the halftime show. Frank?
Well, you're listening to the Conifer Communications halftime show. And first half was a little bit of a yawner. To be honest with you, Argonaut took the opening kickoff, great field position at their own 45-yard line. They were unable to do anything, had to punt back to West. West got the ball after a beautiful punt that went out of bounds to the 1-yard line. They went 3 and out, promptly had to punt it back to Argonaut. Argonaut again had great field position at the 44-yard line. They were unable to do anything. West got the ball at the 15, and the quarter ran out, and it was 0-0. That's what the fourth quarter represented. Then West punted the football, and Argonaut fumbled the punt, and West recovered. And at the 8-yard line, and at 9:55 left in the second quarter, Hampton takes it in from the 2 yards out to take a 7-0 lead. Then we had another muffed punt by Argonaut. West got possession again. They go for it for a deep pass. And at the 7:34 mark, if we got it teed up, let's hear what happens next.
Smart System Tank Monitoring Program. They also carry a complete line of RV supplies, gas refrigerators, and barbecues. For more information, visit Camps Propane and Pioneer or their website
Football fans, stay in touch with Conifer Communications high-speed internet wherever you are. Stream the game live, connect with fans during and after the game, Facebook Live the winning play, or upload those Instagram photos. Conifer Communications may be local, but offers big-time internet service with fast speed, no data limits, plus VoIP phone service. Connect with Conifer today, 866-378-8393, or stop by their office in San Andreas on Highway 49.
Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your regional commercial van and truck headquarters, is proud to sponsor Motherlode League High School football. The expert sales team will help you get behind the wheel of the car or truck that's right for you. And their service department will keep that vehicle running at peak performance. Visit the team at Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your full-service dealership, on the web at bigvalleyford.com and located in the Stockton Auto Mall off Hammer Lane. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs for the 2023 Argonaut High School homecoming game. I believe we are fully back now, Frank, both on the air and also on our YouTube channel, so we are clear to go.
Yeah, we just kind of blanked out there a couple times. We're getting ready for the second half here, as I mentioned. This week will be my first pigskin preview as we look forward to starting Motherlode League action, actual league play next week. So those of you can look forward to that as I give you my thoughts about the Motherlode League this year, the haves and the have-nots, and what my predictions will be going forward. So we start league next week.
And I just might have to get the magic 8-ball out again this year, Frank.
There you go. There you go. You never know what the magic 8-ball is going to pull up. So we'll have some fun with that, and we'll get that recorded this week. And I think it'll start, Jim, on Wednesday? Is that when we usually bring it out?
Yep, it'll start on Wednesday, and
yeah.
You'll hear it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yep, very good. So they just time ran out here in the first half. They just put 3 minutes back on. I think it used to be 2, but they put 3 minutes back on. So we're about 2 minutes and 35 seconds away from kickoff here for the second half. We're all tied up at 7. So how about we pay a little bills? We'll be back in a couple minutes for second half kickoff right after this.
Football fans, stay in touch with Conifer Communications high-speed internet wherever you are. Stream the game live, connect with fans during and after the game, Facebook Live the winning play, or upload those Instagram photos. Conifer Communications may be local, but offers big-time internet service with fast speed, no data limits, plus VoIP phone service. Connect with Conifer today, 866-378-8393, or stop by their office in San Andreas on Highway 49.
A longtime supporter of youth activities in Amador County, the folks at Camps Propane hope you enjoy tonight's high school football action on Hometown Radio. Visit Camp's showroom on Highway 88 in Pioneer. Ask about the Easy Saver program and senior discounts available. And you'll never run out of gas again with Camp's Smart System Tank Monitoring program. They also carry a complete line of RV supplies, gas refrigerators, and barbecues. For more information, visit Camps Propane in Pioneer or their website at campspropane.com. Remember when going for a walk around the block was easy and pain-free? Future you is ready to feel like that again. Mark Twain Medical Center's orthopedic experts are with you throughout the process, from first consultation to your last physical therapy session, so you can get back to living without joint pain, and future you can wander far and wide. Visit marktwainmedicalcenter.org/orthopedics. Mark Twain Medical Center. Hello, human kindness. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live at Dan Barnett Field via cell phone now. Actually, we are using the personal hotspot from the iPhone here. So we are back live. Joey Guidi, Frank Halverson, we've got Morgan, and we've got Carter here. Frank?
All right, both teams are out on the field. We're getting ready to get the second half started. We're all tied up at 7. Argonaut will be kicking off to West. West won the toss at the beginning of the game and deferred.
I think they've only got 10 actually out on the field right now. West only has 10. I count 4,
they
2,
have
2,
10.
2.
They are missing a player.
In this 5-2-2-2, they've got
That's
4.
pretty easy to count the way they've got it spread out. There
Yeah.
comes number 11.
Oh, there he is, buddy. 50, is that 57? 57, 67? We've got a 57.
It looks
Juan
like 57.
Guzman. Juan Guzman.
All right, so here we go. Getting ready to kick this one off. Everybody's lined up correctly now. Here we go. Line drive kick to the right side, lets it bounce, and it goes out of bounds. God, there's nothing that drives me more crazy than a kick out of bounds. That'll give West great field position. They're going to move that up to the 35-yard line after the kick that sails out of bounds, so they'll have possession of the 35. That's how this second half gets started, all tied up at 7.
I believe the kicker was Martinez the kicker on that?
I think so.
Because they've been back and forth this season with Martinez and also Seth Mitchell handling the kicking duties for the Mustangs.
So they're going to place it at the 35-yard line. West is already lined up at the ball. So maybe they want to change a little tempo and go faster. Under center, I formation. First man through on a dive to the left. Nice job by the left-hand side of the line. That was number 44 for the Mustangs, Jake Todden, along with Robert Prather. Nothing going on there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10. I think they're really missing the boat not getting Todden more involved in the offense. I don't understand it. Every time they do, it results in positive yardage. They haven't used him at all here in this game. Second man through I formation, busts across the 40-yard line. Going to be dragged down just short of the first down. It'll be second down and 2 for West. Looks like Tisserand comes out of that with a little bit of a limp. Third down and 2 for West. Ball at the 43-yard line. Handoff trying to get around the left side. Todden hit him. Gets by there. Gets enough for the first down. That'll move the chains as he gets across the 45-yard line. Good strong running by Matthew Jacklich there to get the first down after initial hit by Todden. So ball at the 46-yard line. First and 47, they're going to spot it. First and 10 for West. All tied up at 7 here to start the second half.
Quick hit.
A little bit of high pass pulled in. Gain of about 8 on the play. The receiver on that is Anton Foster.
Is that?
A little bit of a high throw, but Foster was able to pull it in.
Quick pass and catch. Again, see, all 3 of their receivers that went out for that pass, they do that. I mean, that's even shorter. I mean, that's like 4 yards.
Well, Martinez turned his shoulder and just started backpedaling like he thought it was going to be a corner route. Had lots of room to make an easy pitch and catch. Oh, nice little block on the outside, but
Charlie Neely.
I believe that was number 77 that filled that hole.
Looks like Charlie is back to, yes, Charlie Neely is back to middle linebacker right now. Gage-wise is in the game at left D-end. So Prather has moved back out to the right side, outside linebacker. Charlie Neely's back to middle backer. And again, we have Todden and Gage-wise, the regular starters, back in.
All right. West has it inside of Argonaut territory now at the 44-yard line. Straight ahead handoff.
Ooh, tough
Breaks
run.
a tackle, gets across 35 to 30, gets all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big, strong run by number 10. That's Matthew Jacklich for West. This drive started at the 35-yard line after the kick went out of bounds. Good, strong run there for West. Gives them good field position and a fresh set of downs.
And he just kind of spat straight through there. I mean, he hit that first level of the line. He got one good tackler on him. Boom, bucked him right off and just kept going. Good, hard run.
So 1st and 10 for West. Ball at the 27-yard line.
Oh,
straight ahead handoff, hit immediately by number 77, Charlie Neely for Argonaut. No gain on the play.
Wasn't going to let Jacklich go on that one. Let's see this replay. Charlie from the middle linebacker.
Fill that hole.
Just boom, stopped him in his tracks. Big on big right there, just send him backwards.
Might even be a loss of 1. I'm not sure he got back to the original line of scrimmage there.
I don't think Jacklich has had a hit like that yet.
You don't usually see a number 77 playing middle linebacker, trying to get around the left edge. Gets up to the 25-yard line, maybe a gain of a couple. Be 3rd down and 8. They're going to mark it at the 26. So a gain of 1 will be 3rd down and 9 for the Wolfpack. All tied up at 7 early in the 3rd quarter. High formation. Behind Foster. First man through.
Pass.
No, he wants to throw. Good fake.
Oh, pick.
Goes to the corner, intercepted. Just a bad ball. Just threw it up for grabs there.
There we go.
Picked off by
number 9. That was Jonathan Martinez on that one. Hey, he had good position on him. I mean, just went up, picked that thing off. Kind of an ill-advised throw. It was almost a misdirection pass. He faked the first guy, faked to the second guy, stepped back, and I mean, total coverage there too. He had double coverage on that play.
It was just a horrible pass.
Thinking he was going to get his man, but just did not.
So Argonaut, now it looks like there's a penalty against Argonaut. They're going to back it up.
Shocker.
All the way. Man.
I'm telling you, Frank.
To the Argonaut 13-yard line.
They love that flag.
So Argonaut's going to have a long field to work with here after the interception with 7 minutes left here to go in the 3rd quarter. All tied up at 7.
Jackson
Mitchell's
Tire, located on Highway 49 in Jackson and Highway 88 in Pine Grove, is the place to go for your vehicle. Whether you need new tires or any auto service, Jackson Tire is a dealer you need to know. Visit them at jacksontire.net. That's Jackson Tire.
I don't know if we got taken over by the turf monster.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
All righty. We're still here. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Carter, and Morgan. Run there. Was it Mitchell on the carry?
Yeah, I don't know. We got ghosts in the studio or something tonight. But we got all kinds of issues going on. Handoff coming around the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets hit short of the 20-yard line. That'll set up a 3rd down and about 4.
Quick Mountain Merchant scoring update. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Somerville 35, Modesto Christian 12. And 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Amador 27 and Stone Ridge Christian 7.
Boy, Somerville and Amador continue to roll. Argonaut has it 3rd down and a couple.
Phantom of the radio.
After the interception by Martinez. Motion comes, high snap again, fumbled by Mitchell. They hand off, they've got the 1st down. How they actually manage that, I'm not really sure. They give to Padilla, gets up across the 30-yard line to about the 32. That'll be a 1st down, and they'll move the chains. Fresh set of downs for the Mustangs. There's nothing that looked right about that play, but it worked. So 1st and 10 for Argonaut. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, all tied up at 7. Both teams struggling on offense here to get any kind of momentum or any kind of consistent. Mitchell gets up to about the 40-yard line.
Man, could have driven a truck through that hole too. I mean, he just had a great block. They swung the gate down on that one. Good kick of the D end there, and then boom. But maybe break outside a little earlier there. Maybe if Bennett gets on his blocker there. I mean, I don't
Gain
know.
about 6, it'll be 2nd down and 4. So Argonaut digging it out, starting at their own 13-yard line up the penalty on the interception. Inside handoff. That's Padilla, cuts it inside across 50. Bulls forward up to the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs for the Mustangs. And Argonaut's on the move. 3 first downs in a row here on this possession. First time they've been able to accomplish that tonight.
4:15 and running.
First and 10 for Argonaut at the West 45-yard line. Mitchell's going to keep it himself. Gets across the 45 up to about the 41. Gaining about 4 on the play. Be 2nd down and 4.
Now on that one, I can't tell if he has Prather out there as an option back to pitch to, or maybe he's just out there to try to draw somebody outside. I don't think it helps to
was
draw
just
him
a diversion.
outside.
I don't think he had any intention to pitching that ball.
Yeah, but he doesn't even fake the handoff to him. He just kind of keeps going down. I mean,
all you need to do is get the linebacker to move a little bit. Mitchell in the shotgun, 2nd down and 6. Prather goes into motion, gets across the 40-yard line to about the 39. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 for Argonaut. Clock continues to run. They're going to mark it at the 38, so it'll be 3rd down and 3. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Fast-moving third quarter. 3rd down and 3 for the Mustangs. Prather goes into motion. Inside to Padilla.
oh, ball's out.
Fumble, and
Wait.
It's still loose. I think Argonaut might have got it back.
Oh, West ball.
Just when they get a little momentum, they cough it up, knocked out
Tripped it right out.
of the right arm. There were lots of opportunities. 1 miss, 2 miss. Ball's loose again. I thought 75 for Argonaut got on it. But West is going to take over on a fumble. And the good drive turns into nothing.
And a quick Mountain Merchant scoring update. Start of the fourth quarter, Amador 27, Stone Ridge Christian 7. And the end of the third quarter, Somerville 42, Modesto Christian 12. Frank.
All right, here comes West. Pitch trying to get around left wide. Good job by Padilla. Hit. That's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. It'll be set up a 2nd down and 14. Trying to get wide on that left side. Padilla get a nice job coming up, making a good strong tackle.
Flying in from that strong safety position there. Good coverage by Padilla.
So 2:05 left and rolling here in the third quarter. Still tied up at 7. Interception, a fumble, won by West, fumble by Argonaut. First man through, breaks one, gets across the 40-yard line up to about the 43. Nice gain on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and manageable. They're going to mark it at the 42-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down and 6. Wants to throw. A little hitch and
Oh.
go. Nice
Ooh,
job.
turnaround,
Ball's
Mitchell.
underthrown.
Oh.
Completed. Mitchell was in great position.
Yeah.
The ball was underthrown.
Mitchell just didn't turn
And he just
slipped
stopped.
Up. Yeah.
And a fingertip catch as the ball was underthrown, but a big gain on the play. That'll take it all the way down to the 33-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for West with 1:06 left to go here in the third quarter.
And kind of just a weak throw on that too, Frank. We haven't been too
We've
impressed
seen
with
a
his
lot
arm.
of weak throws so far tonight. He's thrown a couple interceptions. Mitchell in good possession, just couldn't react to the football. High formation, second man through to the left. Not much going on there, no gain on the play. Brought down to be 2nd and 10.
Taken down by a herd of Mustangs.
This has definitely been a fast-moving quarter, but very slow from the momentum standpoint by either offensive team.
West takes a long time in the huddle. They get the play, come back in, have a chat, and then go back to it.
2nd down and 8.
Short trips. Ooh.
Motion comes from the right side. They're going to give it to him, trying to get around the jet sweep. Cuts it upfield, gets across the 30.
Ooh.
Still on his feet, gets close to the 1st down. It looks like maybe he got it. Let's see where they mark it. I think they're going to mark it 1st down. They're moving the chains, so 1st and 10 for West from the 23-yard line, and that's the end of the third quarter. We're still all tied up at 7. Fourth quarter action right after this.
The family of Armstrong & Son Construction and Armstrong Self-Storage are proud to sponsor Motherlode League football. Remember, when you need excavating, grading, septic system repairs, and other site work, call Armstrong & Son Construction. Or if you need a storage unit, stop by Armstrong Self-Storage for safe and secure storage, conveniently located near the intersection of Highway 49 and Ridge Road. Armstrong & Son Construction, state license number 828209. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live at Danby. I think I heard the phantom of the radio station there. We are back live. He's got a potty mouth though. We are live again. Once again, I will say it. Live from Dan Barnett Field here in beautiful Jackson, California, home of the Argonaut Mustangs, where the Argonaut Mustangs take on the West High Wolfpack out of Tracy High School for this 2023 homecoming matchup start of the fourth quarter. Jim's back in the studio. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Carter, and Morgan here. Frank.
All right, here we are starting the fourth quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack for the 23-yard line. They're still trying to get the chain set over there on the sidelines. The ball sits at the Argonaut 23. 1st and 10. We're all tied up at 7. Points have been difficult for both teams to come by here as both teams continue to just shoot themselves in the foot. 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. Second man through in the I formation, gets cut 20, 15 to the 10, all the way up to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Wolfpack. Good burst along that right side. Look at the replay. Oh, look at the pull block right there by number 68. That's what freed him up through that hole to get all the way up to about the 7-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for the Wolfpack. All tied up at 7, just beginning of the fourth quarter. First man through across the 5, into the end zone, touchdown. 8-yard touchdown run by, I didn't get a number on that. Is that number still didn't get a number. 10?
On the run there?
Yeah. Jack Litch.
Jack
Yeah,
Litch is
8-yard
is the up
touchdown by
man.
Jack Litch. Leading rusher coming into this game. Takes it in from 8 yards out, 11:25. Takes it up 13-7, awaiting the extra point. Snap. The kick's up, and it is good. 11:25 left to go in this contest. West takes the 14-7 lead. We'll be back. Fourth quarter action right after this.
Hey, let's play some football. Mark Borchin here with Glass Doctor. We are so excited that you're doing what you love. When you need auto glass, windshields, and calibration, call Glass Doctor. Ask about our windshield protection plan. And for shower enclosures, foggy, broken windows in your home or business, please remember Glass Doctor, your neighborly company. Visit our showroom at Highway 49 and Jackson Gate Road.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are live from Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs. Argonaut takes on West High School here. Joey, Frank, Morgan, and Carter. Frank.
Well, I guess West likes even number quarters. They scored their first touchdown in the second, and their second one here in the fourth. So we'll see if Argonaut can answer. 11:25 left to go in the contest. The Mustangs trailing this one 14-7. Beautiful fall evening, I guess. I think the official first day of fall is tomorrow. Kick fielded at the 19-yard line by Padilla. The 25 to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. Gets knocked out of bounds at about the 41. Good return by Padilla. Argonaut again. And for most of the night, they've had good field position, just haven't been able to do anything with it as they start this one from their own 41-yard line. For their first possession of the quarter.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Ace Tisserand is off the field right now. He's getting checked out by Chief Mackey down there. So Trevin Pedersen has moved back to that fullback, three-back position.
Well, as the Niners say Kittle in the middle, I want to see Todden in the middle. Release him right over there in that hole. Right there, turn around.
Screen.
Screen to the left-hand side.
Oh, where are you going?
Gets to the 45, gets knocked down to the 46-yard line.
Oh, his blockers are all
Gain of 5 on the play.
Oh, Trev. All of your blockers on the left side. You want run right into the defense.
I want to see Todden take off just like he did, just settle in that middle zone.
I don't know. Nah. I don't think that was the direction to go maybe for Pedersen. I think maybe going outside, try to beat them one man, and then you've got 3 blockers in front of you. But
second down and 6. Mitchell's going to keep it himself. Whistle on the play. I think maybe Prather might have jumped a little early. They're going to back that up at a false start, 5 yards. That'll take it back to the original line of scrimmage where it'll be second down and 10.
9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Mountain Merchant scoring update, by the way, folks. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Amador 34, Stone Ridge Christian 7. Thank you, Mountain Merchant. We are here, by the way, at Dan Barnett Field. Kevin, of course, of the Mountain Merchant. Dan Barnett's son.
Second down and 10 for the Mustangs. Padilla goes in motion. Mitchell's going to keep it. Gets across the 45. Still on his feet. Gets close to the first down marker. Going to be brought down about a yard short. It'll be third down and 1 as they place the ball right at the 50-yard line. So third down and 1 with 10 minutes left to go in the contest. Mustangs trailing this one 14-7. Mitchell operating from the shotgun. Motion comes from the left. They're going to give it to him, trying to get up the middle. He's got the first down. That's Prather as he gets across the 45-yard line to about the 44 where he's knocked back. That'll be enough to move the chains. So first and 10 for the Mustangs. They're going to spot the ball right at the 44-yard line. 9.5 minutes to go here in the contest. Argonaut needs to take advantage of this drive. Trailing 14-7. Mitchell in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left. He's in trouble. He's got pressure. He's going to be sacked for a loss all the way back to the Argonaut 46-yard line. He rolled to his left and just had a defender right in his face.
Number 8, Mekhi Valdez on that play. Nowhere to go for Mitchell on that, too. I mean, he had him covered up entirely.
They're going to place it at the 48-yard line. There was his forward progress. So it'll be second down and about 19. They're going to give it to Prather, trying to get around the right side, gets across the 40-yard line, be knocked down at about the 42. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 7.
Recouping a good chunk of those lost yards right there.
So 3rd down and 7 for the Mustangs. Clock continues to roll, a little over 8 minutes left. Argonaut trailing this one 14-7.
And another quick Mount Merchant scoring update. In the 3rd quarter, Galt takes the lead over Calaveras, 14-13 in favor of Galt.
Padilla goes into motion. He slipped. He wanted to get on the right side. Sacked for a big loss on the play. That's going to set up a 4th down and 13.
What's a penalty marker, penalty flag out on the field there?
They're waving it off.
Waving it off. Oh, he's waving it off. They just get so excited, you know. They got it, want to use them.
So 4th down and long for the Mustangs now, and they're doing everything they can to stall this drive. 4th and 13 now for Argonaut. Clock continues to run. Mitchell breaks the huddle. Padilla on the right wing. There's a whistle.
Timeout.
And a timeout on the field by West. Look at the scoreboard. West 14, Argonaut 7, 7:20 left to go in the contest. We'll be back right after this.
Associates at 223-0156. Whether you're building a fence and need to know where the property line is to complete boundary surveys, Toma and Associates can help. Lot surveys, boundary line adjustments, parcel and subdivision maps, FEMA certificates, septic and grading plans, among the many services Toma and Associates provides. Call 223-0156, serving the Mother Lode since 1967.
You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs in beautiful Jackson, California. Homecoming 2023 here for the Argonaut Mustangs against West High School out of Tracy. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Morgan, and Carter here. Frank.
4th down and long. This may be the Mustangs' best chance here to try to tie this ball game up, but after some penalties and a couple loss of down pressure, Mitchell's going to be sacked all the way back at the 45-yard line. They're going to turn it over on downs.
Rough field position, Frank.
Wow.
Rough. I mean, that just, they sent both ends off of that. Just both DNs just sent right off of that. Just into Mitchell. I mean, nobody there to block for him.
So Argonaut coughs it up, and West is going to have it at the Argonaut 44-yard line. Great field position for the Wolfpack, looking to salt this one away with 7:10 left to go in this game, leading by 7. First man through, breaks the 40, gets up to the 35-yard line. Big gain on the play of about 9. Be 2nd down and 1. All of a sudden, West got a little pep in their step, and Mustangs look like settling back on their heels just a little bit here. Ball placed at the 35-yard line and be second down and 1 for West. Favorite down and distance for any offensive coordinator. Everything in the playbook's available right now. Second man through.
Ooh, good stop right there. It's number 72. I believe that's Barrett Halgus.
I think that was 77, wasn't it?
72.
77, I believe. That was Charlie Neely.
No, Charlie didn't get. That was the D lineman right there. That was 72, Barrett Halgus.
No.
Hit the replay.
Me and the announcer both agree. That's going to be real close. I think they're going to call for a measurement.
I don't know if Charlie got back there, man. Nah, whatever.
Yeah, they're going to give him they're moving the stick, so it'll be a fresh set of downs for West. As the ball is placed right at the 34-yard line. West hurries the line, 1st and 10. First man through, no gain on the play, stopped immediately.
Oh, he's got the ball, though.
Whistle was already blown. So second down and 10 after no gain. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the contest. West leading this one 14-7. Argonaut has all 3 timeouts. Right now they're content with letting the clock continue to run. 5.5 minutes left. 3 receivers to the left. Wants to throw, looking back for a screen. Got it at the 35, breaks the tackle to 30, 25 to 20, racing down the right side to the 10 to the 5. Think he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. But a 33-yard screen play.
When he drops back that far and it feels that easy to get off that block, ooh, you better sit. That's going to be a screen.
They're going to mark it at just
looks like they got him just about the
inside the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
So 1st and goal, they're looking to salt this one away, making it a 2-score game. First man through, touchdown. Nope, going to be just short. It's got to be about the 1-inch line. So West has it 1st and goal.
I bet you they give it to Jacklich again.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh.
No, quarterback keeper.
Ill-advised.
I don't think they've signaled.
Oh, his helmet came off, too. He's got to come out. Per CIF regulation, if the helmet comes off, the player must leave for 1 play.
Let's see where they're going to. That ball is like 6 inches from the goal line as I look at it through my binoculars.
Official time. Oh, timeout West.
West calling a timeout as the quarterback has to leave the field. It's 3rd down and goal. We're going to keep it right here.
I still believe he has to stay out for 1 play. Maybe
no,
does
you
the timeout
can't.
Negate it?
No, you cannot recover that with a timeout. He has to miss a play.
Right.
So 3rd down and goal from the 1. With 4.5 minutes left to go in the contest. Argonaut trailing by 7.
I do have another Mountain Merchant scoring update here. 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Well, a little bit less than 8 minutes now to go in the 4th quarter. Amador 34, Stone Ridge Christian 14. And with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, Calaveras scores. The score is now 21-14 over Galt.
All right, here we come out of the timeout. 3rd and goal from the 1.
What do you think? Fake the inside, pitch it outside?
Well, without a quarterback, are they just going to run Wildcat with Jacklich?
Jacklich is going into quarterback, so you know what? They might just push him forward. They're in that wing T formation right now with the 2 backs set behind him, so maybe the crossbuck again.
Jacklich under center. He's going to keep it. He gets across. I'm waiting for the signal. Still no signal.
I don't know why they just don't go back to that quick dive. It's working.
Brings up a 4th down for West.
That's like an inch from the goal line. It's 4th down and goal.
Ooh.
Okay, they get their quarterback back after having to sit out after his helmet came off.
Jacklich went off and just came back.
I got to think I'm going to
maybe another timeout.
I'm going to run that dive.
Yeah, another timeout.
Yeah, West's going to take another timeout. I'm not quite sure what's going on now. 3:32 left to go in the contest. They've got like an inch.
You know, Frank, that quick dive worked. You know,
Yeah.
where they've got they send him and then fake the second guy through. I mean, just send Jacklich down. I mean,
Well, we'll
that's
see
the-
what they're going to do here. 4th and 1. I mean, it's going to be awful tough for Argonaut either way. They have not shown us that they have enough firepower to be able to drive the ball 99 yards if West doesn't make this, but I got to think West pounds this thing in. But the last 2 times met with resistance by this Argonaut defense.
Good stout Argonaut defense there. Let's see, they got that I formation again. Yeah, they're just stacking the box. The Argonaut's just stacking the
They're
box.
going to give it to Jacklich on the dive, I believe. Nope. Second man through, easy touchdown. 1 yard run by number 8.
Brought there by number 6, Jamani Hampton.
Or was it 6?
That was 6, yeah. Jamani Hampton on that, number 6.
1 yard touchdown by Hampton to put this game away out of reach for the Mustangs as we await the extra point. West moves it to 20-7 with 3:40 left to go in the game. Snap is good. The kick is up, and it is good. 3:40 left to go in the contest. West takes a 2-score lead, 21. Argonaut 7. We'll be back right after this.
Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your regional commercial van and truck headquarters, is proud to sponsor Motherlode League High School football. The expert sales team will help you get behind the wheel of the car or truck that's right for you. And their service department will keep that vehicle running at peak performance. Visit the team at Big Valley Ford Lincoln, your full-service dealership, on the web at bigvalleyford.com and located in the Stockton Auto Mall off Hammer Lane.
You're listening to Pulse of Pacific on Pacific Tiger Radio. Pacific Tiger Radio. Feel the roar.
Little different there. That was my old from Pacific Tiger Broadcasting there.
Okay, I'm not sure where that came. I think
Pulse
the
of
ghost,
Pacific. Feel the roar.
The ghosts have taken over
the phantom of the
KVGC
radio
studio.
station. But we are back live here at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs. Joey, Frank, Morgan, and Carter. Frank.
Argonauts got themselves their hands full right now, down by 2 scores with 3:40 left in the game. Only able to muster 1 score so far tonight. They're down, find themselves down by 2. Short kick fielded and fumbled at the 16, picked back up to the 15, up to the 20, stopped at about the 19-yard line. So Argonaut trailing by 2 scores here has a long way to go. That was Padilla.
Just slipped right on out of there.
They've had a hard time holding on to the football tonight, that's for sure. So 1st and 10 for Argonaut from the 24-yard line, trailing by 2 scores.
Todden split out. Ooh, 2 splits. Trips even. Oh, nope.
Todden out
Empty
wide to the
backfield.
right. Mitchell wants to throw. There's Todden. Throw it to him. Wow.
I mean, I appreciate that he's fighting for to make the pass still.
Total confusion. Give it to Todden. He was wide open over there. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock, gains some yards, live to see another day. There just looks like confusion. They better get it together in a hurry because Sonora's not going to be a friendly competitor next week.
Todden split again.
Throw it to him. He's a tough cover. Throw it to him. He's wide open. Well, Mitchell keeps it. He gets up to about the 29-yard line, gain of maybe 5 on the play.
Penalty.
Now there's a whistle. We got a player down.
It's Jack Litch. Looks like he's getting back up. So the ref is, I could hear him from up here.
They're calling it against Argonaut.
I don't understand.
Holding. They're going to back him up. Now there's another player down.
I believe that might be Jack Litch.
He got up.
Went right back down. Chief Mackey heading on out there with the West training staff.
So they're picking up the flag. They're going to mark off the penalty back to the 15-yard line, it looks like. 3:16 left to go here in the ballgame. West leading this one 21-7.
Mustang offense getting a real stern talking to. Official timeout now on the field. They are going to allow water.
All right, well, we're going to send it back with 3:16 left to go in the game. West leading this one 21-7. We'll be back with the end of this homecoming matchup right after this.
Jackson Tire, located on Highway 49 in Jackson and Highway 88 in Pine Grove, is the place to go for your vehicle. Whether you need new tires or any auto service, Jackson Tire is a dealer you need to know. Visit them at jacksontire.net. That's Jackson Tire. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live at Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs. After an injury timeout, Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Morgan, and Carter are here. Frank?
All right, we come out of the timeout. The ball after the penalty is backed up to the 16-yard line. 3:16 left to go. Argonaut trailing by 2 scores. They need to get all the way up to the 34 for a first down.
I have not yet seen this empty backfield set from the Mustangs.
Argonaut has all 3 of their timeouts left. Padilla goes into motion. I don't know why they're not looking at Todd, and he's wide open. He's got about 8 inches over the cornerback that's trying to cover him. He's the toughest cover on the field, but yet they won't throw him the football.
I believe he was trying to throw that one to Dagan Tillery on that. Yeah, number 11, Dagan Tillery, playing from that X position.
There's no
way
progression,
outside.
Reed. He just stares down one receiver, and regardless if he's covered or not, that's where he's throwing it. Todden is wide open.
Was Todden split out on that one as well?
Yeah, on this right side.
Yep. Looks like he's going back down to the normal.
Oh, perfect. For third and long, let's bunch him up. Short throw, incomplete, almost intercepted. Now it's going to be 4th down and long, 3:03 left to go. Frustrating to watch. So 4th down.
Looks like they are going to go for it. Why not?
The ball's at the 11-yard line. They need to get all the way up to the 34 for a first down. 3:03 left to go, down by 2 scores. Mitchell rolling to his right. He's going to throw back a screen, and he underthrows it. He's down on the ground. That's going to be a loss of about 5. Turnover on down, and the Wolfpack's going to take over at the Argonaut 12-yard line. Pathetic.
Looks like that one was intended for, I believe, number 5, Trevin Pedersen, who changed up again. Ace Tisserand is off the field. He is currently sitting right now, injured on the pretty early on in the third quarter here.
So they're going to give him the ball where I don't understand why they're placing it where they are. It looks like they're going to put it at the 11-yard line. Yep, that's where it's got it. So West will have it from the 11, leading 21-7 with just under 3 minutes to go here in the ballgame. Argonaut does have all 3 timeouts. Straight ahead handoff across the 15. We brought down just short of the 10 at about the 11. So it'll be 2nd down and 5.
Jamani Hampton on that run again.
Clock continues to run, so it doesn't appear that Argonaut is going to use any of their timeouts. Kind of waving the white flag here, down by 2 scores. We're going to mark it at 12, so let's call it 2nd down and 7. Argonaut going to finish their pre-league schedule 1-4. Little pass out to the left, gets across the 5-yard line. Knocked out of bounds about the 3.
Good connection on that. Number 9, Jonathan Martinez making the tackle. Came up for a
first down. It'll be 1st and goal. And now West is just going to pour this one on with another touchdown here.
3 goal line stops before. Can it be done?
I think the wind's out of the sails now. When you still think you got a shot, it's a lot easier to buck up.
Trips formation. Wow.
They're going to spread it out a little bit. Motion comes from the left side.
Ooh, back under center.
Motion comes from the right. Give it to him, trying to get around the left side. Nice job by Todden. Brings him down to the 5-yard line. Lost on the play of a couple.
Swallowed him up right there. Ooh, throwing the ball down. Poor sportsmanship. Come on.
2nd down and 5. Clock continues to run.
Minute left.
They're going to let it run down. They may not even try to get it in the end zone. It's only 2nd down. If they knew Argonaut wasn't going to call a timeout, they could just kneel this one out. Break the huddle with 48 seconds left. 2nd down and goal. They're going to throw.
Ooh.
Wow, blocked. Was it not tipped?
No, just an underthrow there. Again, not too impressed with the way his arm has been.
I don't even know why you throw the ball there. That stops the clock. Unless it's just something that you really want to work on.
Trying some gadget stuff, see if they can make it work.
Doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. There's not a whole lot of this game that's made sense to me tonight from either side of the football. So now it's 3rd down. Just run the football and let the clock go. Argonaut doesn't look like they're going to try to call a timeout.
Trying it again.
They're going to throw again.
Oh, he got it.
Caught.
Touchdown. Wow.
Wow is right. Is that number 8?
No, that was 11, I think. Looked like number 11, Anton Foster on that catch.
Let's see.
Oh, that's 8. Yep, that's 8. I can't see these
what
numbers.
Are my eyes?
What
are my eyes leading to me? So
number
Valdez,
Mekhi Valdez
on the touchdown pass. So that just really exclamation point, leading this one 27-7.
See, they're going to be going for 2 here.
With 28 seconds left. Don't quite understand that either. It's not like you run any time off the clock. Straight ahead handoff, going to be stopped short. So 28 seconds left to go in the contest. West leads this one 27-7. We're going to keep it right here.
We do have a Mountain Merchant scoring update for the final in the Amador Thundering Herd game against Stone Ridge Christian Knights. Amador 34, Stone Ridge Christian 14, giving Stone Ridge Christian their first loss on the season.
Well, that Amador team is just getting better all the time. They're extremely young, and they're just building confidence and gaining the momentum. Now, I certainly don't think they've got a chance to win league this year, but I do think they've got a chance to make the playoffs. And like I said, they're extremely young, and good things ahead for Amador football.
Also, another Mountain Merchant scoring update with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Calaveras 27, Galt 14.
I can't even imagine how bad Galt must be. I think they came into this game 2-2. They're 2-2. Calaveras came in 1-4.
Fair
catch
called
by Todden at the 31-yard line.
Eddie Quayle.
Or no, that's not Todden.
Eddie Quayle, 24.
Eddie Quayle.
Eddie Quayle.
So
Senior.
27 seconds left.
Take the moonshot?
Mark it at why?
Well, I don't know. I mean, just asking you.
No, you're down by 3 scores. Well, what's the point? Wave the flag, get out of here, don't let anybody get hurt, and try to figure something out. I'm not sure what, but something. Mitchell's going to keep it himself, gets across 35, across the 40, up to about the 42. That'll be first down. It'll stop the clock just long enough to move the chains. Just getting a little bit chippy down there. A flag after the whistle. 18 seconds left.
Looks like West is subbing down right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
Personal foul against West.
Personal foul on West.
So that'll move it 15 yards ahead. 18 seconds left.
I have another Mountain Merchant scoring update, a final in the Somerville Modesto Christian game. Somerville 49, Modesto Christian 12.
Well, Somerville moves their record to 4-1. Modesto Christian falls to 2-3. Mitchell's going to keep it himself again. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. 9 seconds left. That'll be the last play of the game. Look at the scoreboard. That'll do it. The West Wolfpack 27, the Argonaut Mustangs 7. We'll be back with our Mark Twain Medical Center postgame show right after this.
The family of Armstrong and Son Construction and Armstrong Self Storage are proud to sponsor Motherlode League football. Remember, when you need excavating, grading, septic system repairs, and other site work, call Armstrong and Son Construction. Or if you need a storage unit, stop by Armstrong Self Storage for safe and secure storage. Conveniently located near the intersection of Highway 49 and Ridge Road. Armstrong & Son Construction, state license number 828209. Remember when going for a walk around the block was easy and pain-free? Future you is ready to feel like that again. Mark Twain Medical Center's orthopedic experts are with you throughout the process, from first consultation to your last physical therapy session, so you can get back to living without joint pain, and future you can wander far and wide. Visit marktwainmedicalcenter.org/orthopedics. Mark Twain Medical Center. Hello, human kindness. You're listening to high school football action on the voice of the Gold Country, KVGC and KVGCradio.com.
And we are back live from Dan Barnett Field, home of the Argonaut Mustangs, at the conclusion of this game where the Argonaut Mustangs took on the West High Wolfpack on Homecoming 2023. Joey Geedy, Frank Halverson, Morgan, and Carter here to close out the game. Frank?
Well, the Mustangs fell to this one 27-7, and it was pretty much a snooze fest. You know, you look at the way this game started. Both teams had 2 possessions in the first quarter, weren't able to do anything with it. The first quarter ended in a 0-0 tie. Well, early in the second quarter, Argonaut fumbled a punt that gave West great field position at the 8-yard line. They were able to turn it into a 2-yard touchdown by Hampton at the 9:55 mark at the beginning of the second quarter, take a 7-0 lead. Then Argonaut had trouble again, but they tried to get on the board, and at the 7:34 mark, trailing 7-0, let's hear what happens. Get one in a hurry. Throws it up in the air for the receiver.
Oh, picked off.
Intercepted. That was intercepted by number 10, Seth Mitchell. with 7:34 left to go in the half. So Seth Mitchell on the interception gave Argonaut great field position at the 20-yard line. They drove the ball in with a 4-yard touchdown run by Mitchell, and with 2:31 left to go in the half, tied the game up at 7. That was our score at halftime. The third quarter, absolutely nothing happened. Argonaut fumbled. Martinez got an interception, and at the end of 3, it was still 7-7. Argonaut just had a hard time getting anything going all night long. There were a lot of penalties. Just when thought they were getting some momentum, all of a sudden there was a flag. And it'd back them up and it'd put them behind the sticks. And what we've seen so far this year, we know that Argonaut does not do well when they get behind the sticks. This team needs to have down and distance advantage. And they had a hard time getting that tonight, and they just had a hard time moving the football. Early in the fourth quarter, Jakic took an 8-yard touchdown run at 11:25. West took a 14-7 lead. Argonaut again couldn't do anything with the football. 1-yard touchdown run by Hampton with 3:40 left, gave him a 21-7 lead. Turnover on downs by Argonaut, another touchdown by West, and a 5-yard TD pass to Valdez, and that's your final 27-7 as Argonaut wraps up this pre-league schedule going into league next week.
No, I think a big key that you said there, but it's protecting the football. I think the turnovers, again, are a big factor in this game. They've turned the ball over 3 times. Big sacks that Mitchell was taking, kind of ill-advised throws. I just don't – again, it's kind of understanding, we've got to protect the football. We've got to make sure that we can move forward as we go. But
you'd like to think that your 5th game in – you still wouldn't be dealing with these kind of mistakes. Mm-hmm. They're still dealing with high snaps that just throws off the timing of the running game. Mm-hmm. They muffed a punt again. They fumbled the football. The mistakes, the self-inflicted mistakes, have continued to haunt this Mustang team.
Right.
And there's no room for it anymore because next week, guess what?
Ooh.
They're going to play the big boys.
Yep.
They're traveling to Sonora as league starts, and they've still got a lot of things to clean up after 5 weeks. So, Pigskin Preview is going to come to you this week. It'll be the first time. Our final here at Homecoming, West 27, Argonaut 7. We're going to look at our Jamba Juice player of the game. Going to go to Seth Mitchell. He had an interception. He had a 4-yard touchdown run, and we're going to give our Jamba Juice player of the game to Seth Mitchell.
Also, a big shout-out to the new homecoming court.
Oh, absolutely.
2023, the King. The King
Zoom.
himself, Big Zoom Wilson. Big Bear Zoom Wilson.
And Charlie Shortridge, the Queen. So congratulations on this 2023 Argonaut homecoming. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for watching. Jim and the Phantom back in the studio tonight.
The potty mouth Phantom.
Frank Halverson, Joey Geedy, and of course our Crackerjack crew here, our technical crew here on site with us.
Morgan
and
Carter.
So we thank you for watching. We thank you for listening. We'll be back next Saturday night as we bring you a Saturday night football instead of Friday night lights. We'll be over to Amador High School. And I hope you're there with us. So thanks again for watching. Have a good evening. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.
Remember when going for a walk around the block was easy and pain-free? Future you is ready to feel like that again. Mark Twain